Hey guys, this is Shadow Artie, and I'm bringing you here another Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be a rarely used tier match against a pretty competitive guy here on YouTube. I really recommend that you check him out. His name is Jackkkkk3. He uploads Pokemon Wi-Fi battle videos here on YouTube, and they're in really good quality. I really recommend you check him out. And speaking of Jackkkkk3, I think he's also going to be uploading this match on his channel, except with his commentary. So be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys, just in case if you're interested. And let's go to the team previews. So for this match, I'm going to be using a Nidoqueen, a Slowking, a Duskinier, a Kabutops, a Typhlosion, and my Tangrowth. And my Nidoqueen is Life Orbed. My Slowking is a mixed attacker. My Duskinier has moves like Pain Split and lots of Ghost and Dark moves, just in case. My Kabutops is an offensive Rapid Spin set. My Typhlosion has choice specs. And my Tangrowth is primarily defensive. Now, looking at his team, I'm really worried about his Sceptile because Sceptile is one of the most powerful Pokemon in the RU tier, and I'm really worried about it because it has above average special attack and speed. So I want to try to kill it as fast as possible in this match, or it's going to cause me some serious problems. So why don't we see what happens in the match? So it was kind of obvious what he was going to start with. I knew he was going to start the battle with his Aerodactyl, so I started with my Nidoqueen, and he starts with Aerodactyl, and his pressure is activated, and we both go for the Stealth Rock this turn. We both, I actually was really lucky that he didn't go for a ground attack, because I would have died in one turn, so we both go for the Stealth Rock, and then I immediately, switch out to Slowking because I do not want to take a ground attack and die on probably in one hit. So I go to Slowking and I take some damage. He ends up going for the Earthquake like I predicted. So when I go into Slowking takes that pretty well, I guess. So what do I go for? I believe I go for then he goes for a Stone Edge. I barely survive with 3 HP left. I go for the Psychic, and it does a lot of damage, but I barely have any HP left, so I might as well just have to sacrifice my Slowking, and Slowking goes down. So he's up 1-0. I go to Typhlosion immediately, my choice spec Typhlosion, and I take some damage with the rocks. That's okay. He immediately switches out. Now I actually go for the Hidden Power this turn. Hidden Power Grass this turn, but it actually turns out when I go for the Hidden Power that I had the wrong IVs, so instead of having Hidden Power Grass, I use Hidden Power Water, and he switches into Slowking. Really unlucky for me there, and really disappointing that I don't have Hidden Power Grass. So I go into my Tangrowth, and he immediately goes for a Psychic, and unfortunately that's going to take down my Tangrowth in one hit. That's really unfortunate because Tangrowth was my defensive Pokemon on my team, and then I'm forced to go into my Duskinier or Dusknoir, however you want to pronounce it. So he withdraws again, and he goes into his Aerodactyl. He takes a pretty decent amount of damage with the Stone Edge, and then I just finish him with this Shadow Sneak. I guess he just wanted to sacrifice his Aerodactyl because it barely has any HP left. I don't know, but either way, his Aerodactyl goes down. And I get some leftovers, recover some HP, so I believe it's 2-1 now. So he goes to the Pokemon that I absolutely despise in this battle, and that's his Sceptile that I really want to try to get rid of. He goes for the Leaf Storm, and it's going to do a lot of, almost half, no, more than half, way more than half, almost all my HP. His attack goes down. I'm just going to end up having to sacrifice my Duskinier. I go for the sub, but I thought I could outspeed his Sceptile, but I was wrong, so that's unfortunate. And he just goes for another Leaf Storm and just finishes me off. I actually think I went for Pain Split this turn, so if I actually could have outsped him or survived that, I would have gotten a lot of HP back, but unfortunately not. So I'm forced to go into my Typhlosion, and what does he do this turn? I actually take a lot of damage with the Stone Edge. I mean, not the Stone Edge, the Stealth Rock. He switches again. He goes into his Entei. I actually switch out. Wait, do I switch out? I'm not sure. Do I switch out? No, I actually go for the Fire Blast at first because he switched in and I get a free attack, and I go for the Fire Blast, and it actually does a lot of damage for a fire move on an Entei. It does a lot of damage. I guess Entei has some pretty weak defense. So I go into Kabutops, and unfortunately for me, he goes into Bulldoze. It doesn't do that much, but it almost kills me. And it lowers my speed, but I get the speed back. So I get the speed back, but it lowers my defense. I end up going for the Rapid Spin. I thought I could outspeed his Entei, but I was actually wrong, and his Entei ends up outspeeding me with the Bulldoze and taking me down. Really unfortunate, because I could have gotten rid of Stealth Rock, too, and he couldn't have set up another one. So, unfortunate there. Nidoqueen. I go into my Nidoqueen next, and he ends up outspeeding me again with Bulldoze. I actually survived that because Nidoqueen's a really good defensive Pokemon. So my speed is lower. That's okay. I go for the Earth Power, and I'm basically going to take down his Entei. So his Entei goes down, and what is he going to? What is he going to next? His Entei goes down. He goes back into his Slowking. I actually do end up outspeeding him when I go for the Thunderbolt. But unfortunately for me, it doesn't take down a Slowking. Really unfortunate there. I thought it might have taken him down, but he just finishes my Nidoqueen off with the Surf. So Nidoqueen goes down, and I believe I'm down to my last Pokemon. Yeah, I'm down to my Typhlosion. That's all who's left. So I go to my Typhlosion, my only Pokemon I have left. And I am actually forced to go for the Fire Blast. And I actually take down his Slowking. That's pretty good. But he still has, what, I believe 4 Pokemon left, or 3 Pokemon left. So his Slowking goes down. Then he goes into his Gallade. He goes for the Shadow Sneak, and I actually survived that. And then I go for the Fire Blast, and it's gonna take down his Gallade. So I'm right back in this thing. But what does he go after this? I believe he goes into his Sceptile. Yeah, he's going to go into his Sceptile, and he's basically just going to take me down. He's going to end up outspeeding me. And the one Pokemon that I actually wanted to take down is going to end up taking me down. And he outspeeds me, and that's basically going to be the match. A great battle, Jack. I really had fun in this match. You won this match clearly. I believe he also had his Rotom still left that he didn't use at all. So, good props for him. I really enjoyed this battle. If you like this video, please like this video. Good one. And favorite this video. And please subscribe. It will really help me out. Yeah, guys, I end up losing for the first time. And yeah, I'm not gonna always upload wins. So don't expect like wins all the time. I upload losses too. I don't want to be like a sore winner. I don't know if you know if that makes sense, but I don't want to be a sore winner that just always wins battles, and it just won't be interesting. I want this to be an interesting battle. So yeah. I hope you really like this video. Go check out Jackkkkk3. He's a great guy. And guys, this is Shadow Artie signing out.